Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to take a lecture on the topic tannins, which are the basically secondary metabolites. Now, what are the tannins? Tannins are one of the most widely occurring group of natural substances in different families of higher plant. These are the secondary metabolites present in the cell. As I have already told, these are the secondary metabolites, and these are widely occurs in many of the families of higher plant. They are also known as astringent substances having the capacity to combine with their tissue protein and precipitate. One of the unique property of tannin is that they have the ability, they have the astringent property, like whenever there is a cut or then what happen is they actually combine with the protein and precipitate it. Like as in case of men, man used to use shaving after lotions, and after lotions are nothing, these are astringent. Like if somebody gets a cut while doing the shaving, so these astringent, these aftershave lotions, what they do it, they used to combine with the tissue protein and clothe at the time of bleeding, and precipitate and clothes them and prevents the bleeding. So it is unique and one of the property of tannin, and tannins are widely used as mild antiseptic in the treatment of diarrhea and to check the hemorrhages. Now, what are the identification tests? How can we identify tannins? So, how you can identify best by first method, solution of tannin, precipitate gelatin and alkaloid. It means if you are having a tannin solutions, if you are having a tannin solution in a test tube and upon addition of gelatin, they get precipitate appears. If those precipitate appear, then it indicates the presence of tannin. Second, tannins are precipitated by the salts of copper. Same way, if you are having a tannin containing drug or a solution in test tube and you are adding over that test tube some drops of copper salt, few salts of copper, then if the again precipitates occur, then it indicates the presence of tannin. They are precipitated by the strong potassium dichromate solution or chromic acid solution. Same way, if upon addition of potassium dichromate or chromic acid solution, precipitates occurs if appears in the test tube, then indicates the presence of tannins. They show the color reaction with iron salts, and ferric chloride gives bluish black or grainy brownish green color. Means ferric chloride on addition over the tannin solution causes the bluish black or brownish green color. मतलब अगर if you are having a solution in the test tube which is tannin containing solution, then over the addition of ferric chloride, if bluish black or brownish color, brownish green color appear, then indicates the presence of tannins. One of the most important tests of the tannin is gold bitter skin test. Gold bitter skin test is because it is the test which is done over the skin, over the membrane, which is obtained from the intestine of ox. That is why this test is called as gold bitter skin test. What happens in this test is it is a prototype of untanned fresh skin of an animal and is obtained as a membrane from the intestine of ox. As I've told, what we do is we take out the membrane from the intestine of ox. This membrane is then treated with HCl, and then we treat this membrane with the few drops of HCl, then wash this again with the distilled water, and then place again in a tannin solution on 5 minutes. Like first what we did is we obtain a membrane from the intestine of ox, then we acidified it with the help of HCl, then again we wash the membrane with the water, distilled water, and then placed in a tannin solution for 5 minutes. It is then followed by washing again with the distilled water, and then in the last step what we did is we used to put ferrous sulfate solution. If upon ferrous sulfate solution a dark brown or black color is developed on the skin due to the tannin, then indicates the presence of tannin. मीन्स मेम्ब्रेन जो होती है वो डार्क ब्राउन कलर की या ब्लैक कलर की हो जाए तो उससे इंडिकेट करता है कि टैनिन जो है वो हमारे सॉल्यूशन और हमारे ड्रग में जो है वो प्रेजेंट है. So that is the most important test of tannin, that is gold bitter skin test. Now tannins are of three types generally. One is first is hydrolyzable, second is condensed or you can say non-hydrolyzable, and the third one are the pseudotannins. Now, hydrolyzable, as the name indicates, they get hydrolyzed in the presence of enzymes. So, if they get these tannins get hydrolyzed, that is why these tannins are called as hydrolyzable tannin. These tannins are hydrolyzed with acid or enzyme, and the product of the hydrolysis is gallic acid, and other components get converted into pyroalol. सो इनका क्या है कि दे इफ़ अगर हम इनको प्रेजेंस ऑफ एसिड और एंजाइम में लेते हैं, ये टैनिन दे गेट हाइड्रोलाइज टू फॉर्म गैलिक एसिड एंड पायरो एलोल सम ऑफ द कंपोनेंट्स. मम्मा, मैं स्पाइडरमैन कहाँ गया? दे रिस्पॉन्स टू फेरिक क्लोराइड सोल्यूशन एंड दे प्रोड्यूस ब्लू कलर. ठीक है, means upon addition of ferric chloride, these hydrolyzable tannins they gives blue color. Next are the condensed tannins or non-hydrolyzable tannins, means they do not get hydrolyzed in the presence of acid or water, and they do not form gallic acid and other components of like pyroalol, and they are distributed in different parts of the plant. लाइक उसमें जब हम फेरिक क्लोराइड डाल दें तो हमें ब्लू कलर मिलता है, और अगर हम नॉन हाइड्रोलाइजेशन में इफ़ वी ऐड फेरिक क्लोराइड सोल्यूशन देन वी ऑब्टेन ब्राउनिश रेडिश कलर. दिस इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द हाइड्रोलाइज एंड कंडेंस्ड टैनिन. Last are the pseudo, means false tannins. Why they are called pseudo false tannin? This is not a separate group of tannin but may be treated as a subgroup because they do not obey to the gold bitter skin test and are low molecular weight compounds. इसमें क्या है, although they show some of the properties of the tannin, but what happens is when we apply gold bitter skin test over these type of tannin, they do not show this test, or you can say they do not show the dark brown or black color appeared on the membrane, but they do show some of the properties of the tannin. So because of this conflicts, what we did is we put these type of tannin on a different group, in a subgroup, and that subgroup is called as pseudotannin because of this conflict that they do not show the gold bitter skin test but they show some of the properties of the tannins. Like examples are chlorogenic acid in coffee and Nux vomica. Thank you.